I've always had the hope on the day I get to heaven, Heavenly Father will shake my hand and say, "You've done an awesome job, Kevin. Now it's our time to go out and set the world's people free. And we can do it together, you and me, but mostly me." You and me, but mostly me, are gonna change the world forever. I can do most anything, and you can stand next to me and watch. Every hero has a sidekick, every captain has a mate, every dinner has a side dish on a slightly smaller plate. And now we're seeing eye to eye, it's so great we can agree that Heavenly Father has chosen you and me, but mostly me. Something incredible, I'll do something incredible. I'm gonna be the moment that changed all of mankind. It's something I've foreseen, and now that I'm 19, I'll do something incredible that blows God's frickin' mind. This doesn't work, and as long as we stick together and you stay out of my way, we will change the world forever and make tomorrow a lighter day. So stop singing about it and do it. How ready and psyched are we? And life is about to change for you. And life is about to change for me. And life is about to change for you and me. But me mostly. And there's no telling what we can do, me and you. But mostly me.
All right. I think we're going to slow it down a little bit, as you probably figured out. This next piece is a reflection on a great fundamental truth. Technology may come and go, but true love will never die. Ode to a Failing Blackberry by Stephen Dinwiddie. Some may call you archaic, obsolete, and outdated. But other devices I've tried, and across the board I hated. People have ridiculed my persistent loyalty to you, battered me with shame. But you, my friend, are in the front row of the Mobile Device Hall of Fame. Sure, your browser and your phone are less than par, but your email capabilities made you a superstar. With your fat keys and great key separation, you were the reason for BlackBerry's market domination. Now, your antiquated side scroll has started to wane, causing me anguish, causing me pain. So as I reluctantly replace you with these whatevers, I know they won't be as good as you. No, not ever. But I will encase you, put you in a frame, and I will always remember you at the top of your game. We've had 7 or so great, busy years, but the day is coming which will confirm my deepest fears. No more light blinking, red or green, all through the night. Some may say it's progress, but I know they are not right.
We are attorney tigers in the flesh. We make our witnesses confess, like in the movie, a Congress Avenue address. All our firms downtown will represent you. Got in an accident, car wreck, train wreck, tort litigation. We'll get you out of a sticky situation. We don't care that you knew the light wasn't green. We also handle like labor, employment, wrongful termination, breach of contract, entity formation. We'll take care of your legal affairs. Let me be your lawyer. Litigation runs in our blood. Losing ain't for us. We crave a winning kind of buzz. Let me be your counselor. Your legal dreams team, and the judge will rule for you and grant attorney's fees. Our friends and I will make you whole. We'll take names and kick some friends up. And everyone who knows us knows that we're good at this. We like making money. Got in an accident, car wreck, train wreck, tort litigation. Wear this neck brace during mediation. Yes, we can. Got a Cadillac insurance team. We also handle like labor, employment, wrongful termination, breach of contract, entity formation. We'll take care of your legal affairs. Let me be your lawyer. Litigation runs in our blood. Losing ain't for us. We crave a winning kind of buzz. Let me be your counselor. Your legal dream team, and the judge will rule for you and grant attorney's fees.
Verdicts bigger than you ever dreamed when we're consigliere.
Put your trust in our care.
For your legal affairs. Let me be your lawyer. Litigation runs in our blood. Losing ain't for us. We crave a winning kind of buzz. Let me be your counselor. Your legal dreams team, and the judge will rule for you. We'll win your victory.
Did you ever wonder what happens when you die? I think this song will pretty much explain it. I wish you'd known me when I was alive. I was a funny fella. The crowd would hoot and holler for more. I wore a drunk's red nose for applause. Oh yes, I was a comical priest with a joke for the flock and a hand up your fleece. Drool and the drink and the lipstick and grease paint down the cardboard front of my dirty dog collar. Now I'm dead, now I'm dead, now I'm travel broadens the mind till you can't get your head out the door. I'm sitting here at the top of the world. I hang around in the longest night until each beast has gone to bed. And then I say, God bless, and turn out the light. While you lie in the dark, afraid to breathe, you're begging, you promise, you bargain and you plead. Sometimes you confuse me with Santa Claus. It's the big white beard, I suppose, going up to the pole where you folks die of cold. I might be gone for a while if you need me. Now I'm dead, now I'm dead, now I'm dead, now I'm dead. And I'm going on to meet your reward. Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? You might have never heard of God's coming.
Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me.
I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me.
Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me.
My parents created our family through adoption. Their love and support propelled me forward. Their only child, I had some options. I always knew that one day I wanted to create a family of my own the very same way. My bundle of joy also grew in my heart. Continuing this legacy makes us alike, not apart. I bless and thank you, Tummy Mommy. Joyful and ecstatic, an angel mommy is who I be. For as my 4-year-old daughter and I both know, love is what makes a family. Phenomenally. This phenomenal legacy was born in me.
Growing up, Vietnamese folks wondered what my mom fed me.
because I was a chubby girl, the Asian opposite of beauty. My favorite dish? Caramelized pork belly over steamed rice. Ma knew I loved pea cob because it tastes very nice. But adults called me Mup Mup because I wasn't lean. I didn't know if they were being funny or if they were being mean. Mama told me, ignore what outside people say. Eat so you can study. They will be jealous anyway when you make a lot of money. So I ate phenomenally. A phenomenal woman raised me.
My daughter's dark hair is continuously curly, not straight. In an afro or twist, she radiates like a fashion plate. But at school, she was told by some 4-year-old white missus, "You don't have a ponytail, so you can't be a princess." She came home crying and asked Mommy, what did she mean? "Sweetheart," I told her, "you're not a princess, you are a queen. You are a child of God, perfect, whole, and complete, revealing brilliance, creativity, power, love, and beauty. You are Queen Saskia, phenomenal, phenomenally. The divine in you is all I see."
My 3-year-old daughter's favorite color is brown. When Gabe told her brown's for boys, she did not frown. "Brown is for girls and boys," she said, "because it's the color of chocolate." But pink is the color of the medicine for vomit. We taught her to use her words, not her fists. Words can be powerful swords and gracious gifts. One day she looked deep in my eyes and used her words and made me cry. "Mommy," she said, "I look like you. You are beautiful, and I am too." Phenomenal, phenomenally. A phenomenal woman she will be.
Tummy mommy, angel mommy, curly hair and straight.
Chubby girl, skinny girl, what you are and what you ain't.
You are the one who defines you. Believe that and be free.
In brown or in pink.
Phenomenal women are we.
Dearest Darling's Chief Justice, Your Honors.
There's been some confusion over working at the fair. Of course I'll care for my clients, but of course I'll rise above it. For I know that's how you want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my associate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether impossible to describe. Blonde. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervent as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face, your voice, your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes for the better. I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
This is my family Bible. It has been passed down for 5 generations, always to the youngest daughter. Nestled between the Old Testament and the Apocrypha are the births, marriages, and deaths, beginning with my great-great-grandparents born in 1827 and 28. These are the stories of the women who have preserved this book. My great-grandmother Hannah Stevens was born in 1863, one of 9 children, and one of 6 who lived to adulthood. One brother died the day he was born and was never named. Hannah received the Bible when her mother died shortly after the birth of Hannah's youngest brother in 1871. In her day, if a woman didn't wear less than 7 petticoats and a tightly laced corset, she was regarded as a loose woman. Few women went beyond the 8th grade in school, and God forbid that women, a naturally dull-witted lot, would be allowed to vote or serve on juries. Adam Hinkle saw Hannah riding in a wagon when she was 8 years old, decided to marry her, and waited 10 years to propose. When they married in 1881, she was 18. He was 39. My grandmother Nona was born in 1884. The birth was long and difficult, and Adam vowed that Hannah would not have to do that again, so Nona was an only child. On Hannah's death in 1950, the Bible went to Nona. Nona went to school in a one-room schoolhouse near the family farm, and then went and got a teaching certificate. In 1904, she married David Munson, a local preacher. In their wedding photograph, Nona is seated in a straight-back chair. David is standing 3 feet away in a swaggering pose. My Aunt Viola was born in 1907. The next born child, Doyle, died 2 months after his birth in 1912 from a birth defect that was unknown until his death. Still, David blamed Nona for killing his son and began, or perhaps continued, to mistreat her. David was not a good husband or father. One day, Nona's skirts and petticoats caught fire from the coal-burning stove. David saw, said nothing. Viola saw and warned her mother. When my mother, Baba, their second daughter, was an infant, David was teaching at a seminary in Iowa. One day he went to the post office, trailed by Viola. As they returned home, he read a letter that he had just received, tore it up, and dropped the pieces. Viola picked the pieces up and gave them to her mother. Nona put them back together and discovered, with shock, that it was a letter from David's lover, and it was most lascivious. With the aid of friends, Nona packed up in secret, escaped to her parents' home in Stewartson, Illinois, and filed for divorce. In 1916, a divorce was scandalous, made even more so because David was a preacher and a professor. David was defrocked and fired by the seminary, but he had been a watchmaker and he returned to that trade. Life would be harder for Nona and her girls. Socially acceptable employment opportunities for women were few, generally nursing or teaching, and only if you were single. The mindset seemed to be that if a woman even knew about sex, she would debauch innocent children. Divorce seemed to count as single, so Nona got a job teaching at a school nearby, rising early to get the train to school and coming home after her girls were in bed. 5 days a week, she saw them only as they slept. Later, she got a job as a telephone operator in Stuyvesant. In those days, everybody had a party line. Every household had its unique ring. Of course, there were those who answered all the rings and listened in. So you had to be careful what you said, lest everyone in town and the surrounding farms know your business. As an operator, Nona earned 10 cents an hour. Even with the income from her father's farm, that was hard to support a family, and there was never enough money. Polio went through town in the 20s. And Viola got it. Nona was able to provide medical care for Viola only because Doc Stevens, the town doctor, was her uncle. Viola survived polio, but she developed an extreme spinal curvature that dominated the rest of her life. Nona marched for the vote for women. She had no husband to forbid her to go. She was a delegate in the National Democratic Convention in 1932 in Chicago. She couldn't afford to go, but she could vote. Her home had no plumbing. Heat was from the coal-burning stove, which was also the cooking stove. Water was from hand pumps. The barn was a building on the alley behind the house that contained a one-wagon garage, a horse stall, and the outhouse. During the Depression, bums and hobos sometimes sheltered in the attic of the barn, and so ladies did not go to the barn at night. When she grew older, she moved into Viola's home in Mattoon. They did not get on. One Easter, Viola and Nona drove to visit us at our home in Nebraska. Viola went home alone, leaving Nona with us, with only what she had in her suitcase. She lived with us for the rest of her life until she died in 1968. On her death, the Bible went to Baba, my mother. The family was poor, but both daughters went to college. Viola became an elementary teacher. She never married. In the early 40s, she lived in Chicago, and the train that she took to work also went to the racetrack. She was repeatedly humiliated by men who were going to the track and who rubbed her bent back for luck. In the 1950s, she got a job teaching in Mattoon, a town near Stuyvesant, and she taught there for almost 30 years. Some school systems wouldn't hire her because she was a hunchback and a cripple and would scare the children. To the contrary, her students adored her. They found that she was a positive influence, significant in their lives. When she died in 1980, former students came to the estate sale just to buy something that she had owned. In the late 20s, hair and skirts went short. One petticoat was enough. Some women went to bars. Vava and her friends caused a stir because they wore pajamas instead of nightgowns, and they wore them in public. Vava graduated from college in 1936. In the early 40s, she moved to Chicago for better job opportunities. Her new boss wrote to tell her that because nobody could figure out how to pronounce her name, he had told everybody that her name was Sue. That was her name for the rest of her life. At her church, she met a young man named Ellsworth, or Al, or E.T. She called him Al, he called her Sue. She took him home to meet her family with trepidation because he was divorced. But her family fell in love with him too. Or maybe it was that Baba was 26 and edging towards spinster territory. Al and Baba married in 1942. After my sister Carla was born, Baba stayed home until Carla and I were both in school. And then, with time on her hands, she became a professional volunteer. After Al died in 1988, Baba moved into a retirement home, and leaving her moving boxes unopened, came to Texas, for my wedding to my husband Greg in May of 1989. At 42, I was way into spinster territory. She moved to Austin in 1990 in March. She had been in the retirement home for 9 months, and at 74, she had it entirely enough of those old people sitting around just waiting to die. A year later, she bought the house across the street from Greg and me and lived there until her death. One day, Greg looked out the front window and saw Vava on a ladder cleaning her gutters. She was 90. On January 16th, 2007, Vava, age 91, died as she had wished, in her bed, in her home. On Vava's death, the Bible came to me. I have no children.
Do we have any lawyers in the house tonight? Anybody worked at a law firm? No? In the past? Perhaps in the future? Yeah? This song is to all of you. Today I don't feel like building anything. I just want to sleep at my desk. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone, 'cause today I swear I'm not building anything. Gonna check out Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Turn my email off 'cause I ain't got no interest. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. I'll be lounging at Starbucks, waiting on my latte, asking the barista to make it extra frothy, 'cause at my firm the coffee's freaking bad. Oh yes, I said it, I said it, I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like building anything. I just wanna shop online. Don't feel like drafting non-competes or negotiating warranties, 'cause today I swear I'm not building anything. Nothing at all. No, 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 no. Nothing at all. No, 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 no. Tomorrow I'll wake up and do some document review, research the law and write a motion to renew. And my partner's gonna say this is great. I realize today is the end of the month. My hours are due and I really should crunch. But sorry, boss, you'll just have to wait. Oh yes, I said it, I said it, I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like building anything. I just wanna surf the net. Don't feel like client networking. No, not right now, it's not my thing. 'Cause today I swear I'm not building anything. No, I ain't gonna bill a dime, 'cause I ain't writing down my time. No, 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 no. I'll take off my courtroom suit, kick off these high-heeled shoes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, today I don't feel like billing anything. I just wanna sleep at my desk. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not billing anything. Nothing at all. No, 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 no. Nothing at all. Not even 1/10 of an hour. Nothing at all.
going, guys? Man, this is truly a frightening number of lawyers to put together in one enclosed area, I'll tell you what. I can't really joke though, as she mentioned, I am both a lawyer and a lobbyist, so yeah, my slime bag sleazeball quotient is pretty much off the charts. Thinking about taking a night job with the IRS, you know, just really endear myself to the public. But attorneys, we do have a public relations problem, and I think the root of it really, when you come down to it, is most people, their everyday exposure to attorneys is still TV and radio ads, which, if we're honest, let's face it, these are usually not the people who are the cream of the illegal crop, so to speak. You know, Jamie Belasia, the DWI dude, is your public relations ambassador, you have a problem. But, and the TV ad guys are still, you know, just the same. It's always, you know, some guy, you know, slick back hair, and, you know, have you ever been in an accident? Have you ever been injured at work? Have you ever had a coworker pass gas on your bagel? Have you ever woken up in the emergency room with burn marks on your nipples and a stethoscope shoved up your rear? If so, our attorneys can get you the cash reward you so richly deserve. How can you trust me? Because I am standing in front of rows and rows of what appear to be law books. Never mind that if you were to look closely, you'd notice there are actually just multiple signed copies of Justin Bieber's autobiography. The kid's talented, you know, I got the Bieber fever, what you gonna do? But yeah, I don't know. It's some of y'all may notice my hands kind of tend to shake a little bit, and a lot of times people think, you know, oh, he must be nervous, or you know, he must be on crack. And while I grant you both of those things are true, it's not actually the reason for the shaking. It's maybe kind of a hereditary thing. Actually, even on our family, I had an uncle in my family called Uncle Shaky, which, you know, as growing up, I always thought that was cute. Until I got old enough to understand that Uncle Shaky actually had Parkinson's disease. It's like, that's not really that cute. Is it possible I just come from a family full of jerks? So I asked my Aunt Cancer and Grandpa Herpes, and they both said, yeah, Dan, it's entirely possible. But there are advantages to having the shakes, though. You know, for one thing, with having the shakes, unlike all of you people, I am completely immune to tectonic plate movements. So everybody's screaming about it, I feel fine. Other advantage to being a real short guy with the shakes, if there ever is a Back to the Future Part 4, I am a shoo-in to be a stunt double. I know that is a slightly inappropriate joke. That is. I just love that ooh crowd noise. Ooh, I find something slightly inappropriate, and/or I'm watching fireworks. Ooh, yeah. But anyways, let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, I was over here. I do have a weird family. Though. You know, it's hard growing up with a weird family. High school was tough for me. You are like, really? You know? Yeah. But high school was tough. My dad actually got my first car for me. I remember walking out there to see it. He's like, "You're gonna love this, Dan. It's a 1993 Geo Tracker." It's not even joking. But he's like, "You're gonna love this, Dan. It's San Antonio Spurs colors." So I'm like, all right, you know, black and silver, yeah, this would be pretty cool. Be rolling around town, my 1993 black and silver Geo Tracker, bumping my Hootie and the Blowfish on the stereo. I'm gonna be the Mac Daddy, you know. Slight problem. What he was referring to, these were the 1990s San Antonio Spurs colors, which some of y'all may know were sort of in a Fiesta San Antonio motif. I walk out there, this car is like bright pink magenta seats, paint stripes, baby blue all over. Elton John thought this car was flaming. And I knew that because Elton John was actually out there on my driveway singing, "I can see Daniel waving goodbye to his social life." That was the musical portion of this. Actually, strangely enough, my social life didn't die. My first girlfriend in high school actually left a note on the hood of that car. You know, I like you, I want to get to know you. Apparently, she saw me driving around in this hot pink magenta contraption and was like, well, that's either the most self-confident, self-assured, manly man I've ever met, or he'll make a hell of a shopping buddy. You know, win-win. But yeah, I've got a weird family though. It's their latest thing. They've got my 85-year-old grandmother. They set her up not just with a Facebook page, they also got her a Twitter page. Never a good idea. Of course, she starts following me on Twitter, and my Twitter gets hacked by one of these spam bot things. I don't know, these are things that they'll like take over your Twitter page and send out tweets seemingly for me saying things like, "Come check out my hot, nude, all teenage webcam." It's like, please stop retweeting it to people, Grandma. That's not really for me. My grandson is in the film industry. Look, everyone. But anyway. You know, they say in these variety show type settings that you should end on a sort of a high note and keep the ball rolling for the people coming after you, but screw it, I'm just going to end there. So, thank y'all very much.
All right, I have an admission to make tonight in front of all of you. May come as a surprise, but I hate the movie Frozen. All right? Let me tell you what just happened, all right? I was coming back from my vacation in France with my lovely wife, who's here tonight.
First world problem.
Thank you. True story, 100%. We were sitting on the flight back, and catty-cornered from us was about a 4-year-old girl. Now, on these cross-Atlantic flights, you know, you get to watch shows. They have hundreds of choices in this day and age. But guess what she watched? Over and over and over. She didn't just watch it. Oh no, about every 15 minutes, she'd have to sing it. Oh yeah, breaking out in a guttural, dissonant cacophony of just kidness. And then, about hour 5, her junk strewn all over. This is business class, by the way, all right? Oh yeah, her junk strewn all over, her mother ignoring her. I undid my belt buckle. I'm sorry, my seatbelt. What did I say? I undid my seatbelt. That's what It's that kind of a night, isn't it? Okay, I see. And I walked right over to them, and I'm not proud. I'm not proud of what I did, but I'd had it up to here. I just had to let it go. The sights and sounds on the plane last night were the worst I'd ever seen. A playground of desolation, and it looked, well, quite obscene. The brat was howling like something in the sky. I tried to hold it in. Heaven knows I tried. Don't sing that song, you're not a queen. Face the facts, real snow you've never seen. Elsa's not real, it's just a show. Well, now she knows. Let it go, let it go. The show ends the same every time. Let it go, let it go. Half the cast is past their prime. I don't care what Olaf might say. Turn the TV off. A show never bothered me quite like this. You know, they say some distance makes everything seem small. So I headed to the back row just to try and forget it all. And don't you know what I came to? Not just one, oh much more than a few. The back 3 rows, the kids sing a song. Yes, that song. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it down anymore. Let it go, let it go. Oh my God, that's a brand new floor. I threw up, yes, all over the plane. And the kids sang on. And here and now,
I feel my heart begin to pound. And there's my spirit in frozen fractals all around. Oh, I have one thing that I know that I've gotta say. I'm never going back. I really love that song. Let it go, and we'll rise like the morning dawn. Let it go, that perfect girl is gone. I don't care, I'm staying here. Let that song play on. That song never bothered me anyway.
Okay, can I get an emotion from you? Anybody? Every had joy? Okay, we have joy. And now I want a fantastical or imaginary place. Maybe some place you wish you went to when you were little.
Hawaii.
The fake place of Hawaii.
The fake place of Hawaii. That's very Hawaii. Okay, I heard Hawaii, Never Neverland, and
Texas Supreme Court.
and Hogwarts. Oh, Hogwarts.
So will use all of them?
We'll use all of that. What the hell? Okay.
Like one place.
Okay. So we have our list to make sure we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And please be careful, everybody, of this thing. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Lucky Kills, improv, a word from our sponsors.
Hey, can you take me to see Shabu?
Please.
Please.
Well, I'm glad you asked for Shabu.
Yeah.
That's the discount. It's like the discount SeaWorld. You don't need to see Shabu.
No, we don't need to see Shamu.
Nah, we want to see the other.
Yeah. Shabu is just a dude with a pin on his back.
I can't wait to go there.
Let's
Let's
go
go on the
now.
bus now.
I broke my wedding ring.
Oh, well, if I can find it, I
I completely broke it. It's gone. I mean, I don't even have a goldsmith here. Tell me, fix it. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Awful. Francis Jones.
This is our best goldsmith in town.
Oh, King's line.
Francis! I'm so glad you're here.
I fix everything. I'm Francis Jones, the fixer.
Francis Jones, the fixer of everything in the world.
Yes.
Hey, the problem is, I don't want you to get boggish on this, okay? I want you to make sure.
One time, I was a little overexcited.
You were way crazy. You were like crazy. You were crazy. It was nuts.
Crazy in a good way.
You got a little perky.
Here at Hogwarts, we have Sutherlands. They have different flavors, like vomit and coconut.
Let me see about this one.
Ooh, what is it?
It tastes like money.
Whoa! That's great.
Yeah.
We need money at Hogwarts here in Hogwarts of Hawaii.
You know what? All my tickets got dismissed.
Kim Tyndall, you get in here right now. Both of
I'm the
you.
real Kim Tyndall.
Kim Tyndall?
Yes, sir.
Son, you can't move. I'm a grumpy barber.
I know.
If you wanted a perky barber, you would have made more money.
Did somebody else for a perky barber?
My eyes.
Profits are down.
Ah!
And I blame you two.
Does that mean I have to go to public school again?
Yes, back to public school with you. Learn something this time. Don't mess it up again.
I'm gonna go to school and learn how to be a goldsmith, the best one there is.
Tyndall, what's your deal?
I want to be a perky barber.
But you cut his hair. I quit.
Baby, where are you going? Come on, baby, don't leave.
I'm going back to my mom in the
No,
Sutherlands.
no, not this time, not again.
I left Carl's son somewhere around here. He was running around.
Carl's son just ran away. Again.
I mean, no, you cannot be in charge of children.
Sure I can. You put them by the pool and just say, hey, have fun. I hope they don't fall in.
Well, he's gone. Carl's son is gone.
Oh.
So, we meet again, Barnett. Black Barnett.
Jones, Francis Jones.
That's right, it's me, Francis Jones.
Big bad Francis Jones.
Call me Frank, though. I don't like going by Francis.
I'll call you by Frankie. Frankie Jones.
Look at here. Hey, I can do that. What's this? Wait, I think mine got stuck on you.
Now, son, here in Amish country, if you get a problem, you just barn it.
Barn?
You just build a barn.
Okay, Pa, I can do that. Oh, who the heck can build a barn there?
I'm riding my horse buggy. It's Amish country.
That's a great
You know, that woman, Kim Tindall, she got away from me.
I miss her.
I know.
I'm right here.
Oh, Kim.
I gotta
Give it up for her. You just build a barn. You just barn that problem.
Okay, I'll win.
Hi, my name is Jim Jacobs, and I'm here to tell you about a great place to live. A place that's not north, it's not east, it's not west. It's Sutherland. Say it with me. Sutherland. That should count as like 5. Sutherland is where we go to retire. We all will have tennis games and swimming pools, and we'll drink wine at happy hour.
Snow.
Will there be snow?
In the Sutherland? No!
Would there be lollipops every day?
Do you want your grandchildren coming over?
No!
Are we gonna have drinks and coconuts?
Yes, we will. Because, you know, Jack has to be nimble. Jack has to be quick.
Yes.
Jack has to go under Sutherland's stick. At Sutherland's.
I can feel it.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
They never told me that Hawaii was like this. It's all underground.
This is
You said us to the fantastical Hawaii, not the real Hawaii.
yeah, this is better than the real Hawaii.
Yeah, no
It's underground.
sun whatsoever.
No.
No stupid ocean, sea, sunburn.
I can cast a spell and make a sun.
Okay.
Oh, you're so Hogwarts.
Yes, the Hogwarts of Hawaii.
Oh, good.
Hey, is that what they call the shabu?
Yes. It is.
I like to call myself the Carlson.
This is all making my nipples perky.
Here at Pinky Baba Matchmaking Service, we promise to match you with your perfect match.
Hi, I'm Chewy.
Hi, I'm Lane.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
You're real perky. I mean, I've never seen anybody as perky as you.
You're real pointy. Oh, that's not what you meant. You meant perky as in happy? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And see, they are the perfect match, and now they've been married 10 years. Perky and Pointy. I was invited to their wedding.
I gotta get him out of there. Carl's son's trapped again. Again.
Did you need water?
Carl's son, can you hear me? Your dad never told me your name.
Drink this! Drink it!
Oh, you're drowning me!
Well, it's
You're drowning me!
again.
Your son is with us in Narnia.
Oh my God! Watch out for the guy with the hooves!
Yeah, he's dangerous.
No,
This is the water in Narnia. We don't have that guy. We have the one with the fish.
See, man, I'm sorry. That was the first one.
I get it. So what are they doing up there? Are yelling at us all day long?
I don't know. I just... Water's getting pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of treading. I'm fat.
Apparently I'm croaky, that didn't help either.
Oh. If only we had just a life preserver.
Hey, I think we need to throw a life preserver.
A life preserver? We can do that. I know a goldsmith that makes them. Oh, it's happening.
Really? A gold life preserver? It's gonna save you idiots!
Hey, you're a child. You can't talk to us like that.
They just
Come on.
complain and whine all the time.
Well, Carl's son's still a damn good boy, I tell you. And
Damn good boys.
Yeah.
As is everybody here tonight for being here.